Welcome to my channel. Subscribe my channel for more videos. If you like the video, click on the like button, share and subscribe. So going to the topic is going to be very interesting. One of my subscribers has been commented me that so he was from non-IT background. Tell me the process how to shift to an IT field as a fresher. So he passed out in 2020 it seems. So I'll be telling you a detailed process. Basically, I'm from non-IT background. So I'll be telling you my personal experience as well as I'll be telling you a short overall path about how to shift to IT field. So first of all, basically I don't know anything related to coding at the stage of my fourth year. So after completing my fourth year, I seen that a lot of people are joining in the IT. So they are moving in IT field. So a lot of people are joining in IT. So I did not realize that I went to many platforms. I worked in many platforms. After that. So IT was the field which we can grow right now. I thought in that way. So after that, I shifted to IT field. So I have zero knowledge, guys. I have only basic knowledge on C programming, which I learned in BTech, that too in first year. So that was very basic. I only know about what is C programming, advantages, disadvantages, and OOPS concept. That's it. So nothing there, nothing other than that I know in C programming. So, but I wrote many supplies in C programming, so that's why I think I remember C programming. So that was a secondary. So going to the topic, first of all, to come into IT field, many IT companies are hiring 2020 batches, 2019 batches, 2018 batches, but most of the MNC companies only hire 2020 batches. So some companies are hiring 2019 also. So after 3 months, it may change it to 2021. They'll be only hiring 2021 only. So before that, you try to learn some language, guys. It may be any kind of language. It may be C programming, Python, or basic Python, or SQL. You not need to be very confident in the language what you are learning on. So try to be perfect whatever the things. If you learn, if you know basics, also try to be very perfect in that. Try to be keep the. So if you know Python, basic Python, try to keep the same thing in the resume that I know basic Python. So they'll be asking you about only the basics, guys, only the basics, because right now the IT was booming on. There are huge bulk hirings in TCS or Infosys or any Wipros, any. If you see the latest news, there are many hirings is going on for freshers. So this was the most advantage for non-IT persons, basically non-IT persons, because they'll not have any kind of idea how to shift to IT field, because I suffered a lot. So there is no guidance for me how to shift to IT field. I learned myself. There will be various queries for you as a non-IT person. You think that for a non-IT person, getting a job into IT field for a non-IT person was very hard, but it was very easy, guys. I'm telling you, it was not that much hard as you think. So it was very easy. Try to learn. So the main point was whatever the thing you learn in your fourth year of your project. So project plays very crucial role, as I'm telling you. Basically, luckily my project was on IT field, which is on robotics, which is related to artificial intelligence. So that was helpful for me. The project helped me a lot in my interviews. In many interviews, my project helped me a lot, because it was an IT related project. So it was automatic robot actually. So that was a plus point for me. If your project was on mechanical engineering or civil engineering project, also no problem. Try to be very perfect in your project, as well as try to do lot of try to do lot of any kind of project related to IT. So you will be having a lot of platforms in the online. You can do any kind of project related to IT. So try to do any kind of project, or try to learn any kind of language. Try to be perfect in that. It may be of basics, or it may be of depth concepts also. Try to be very perfect in that, whatever the things you are learning on. So after that, if you don't know any kind of language, if you don't know any kind of any stuff, try to use YouTube, guys. YouTube helps you very much. So there are various free websites also available for us. So try to visit off, go and watch any kind of Python or Java is little bit hard for non-IT persons. So try to choose Python or try to choose C language. So basically, if you are perfect in any kind of language, also the interviewer mostly touches C programming. They will be ask you basic C programming questions, definitely, because you will be learning in your BTech, whatever the engineering it may be. So you will be learning C programming. So they will be asking basics about C programming. So try to be perfect in that also. So OOPS concept was very important in any kind of interview. So that was the thing. from non-80 person, try to remove from your brain that you're a non-80 person, guys. I'm telling you, because you're always thinking in a way that I'm not a non-80 person, I cannot crack the interview. So we sitting in front of interview, there are many IT people and CSE people, so sitting in front of you, they also know what are the language or what are the concept, so they'll be learning much far better than you. That's it, nothing more than that. Try to give an equal competition with the CSE or any kind of IT professionals, guys. I'm telling you, sometimes a C program will not be sufficient for some kind of interviews. I'm telling you, that's why try to learn any kind of two languages. It will be comfortable for you. So it may be C programming, Python, and etc. etc. Whatever the language which you can learn faster, which you can learn much convenient for you to learn in a short period of time. Try to learn it off. Try to be confident, because this language only help you the further of growth in IT sector. So try to be very confident. Try to be with basics. Try to participate in any kind of coding competition. There are various competitions going on every month in online for free only. So try to participate in that. If you know a coding, if you don't know coding also, try to participate in that, because you'll be having some knowledge. Try to get knowledge in any other it may be C programming or Python. Try to get knowledge from the Java of basics and SQL of basics, and in what kind of booming sectors in booming softwares in IT field. Try to get a basic knowledge in that. So they'll be asking these kind of questions also. That's why I'm telling you, guys, try to get knowledge in that. Try to showcase your skills in your resume. Try to showcase your skills in the front of the interviewer. So you will be getting selected, guys. Nothing to worry. First of all, remove from your head that you're a non-80 person. So thank you, guys. I think this video is helpful for non-IT people. If you like the video, so click on the like button. Thank you, guys.